Hey everyone, and welcome to Chapter 5 of BSBA 2204, Principles of Marketing. I'm going to do a little something different this chapter. You're not going to see a video review of all the slides. You have the slides in your weekly folder, so please review those. What I thought I would do for Chapter 5 and maybe for the next few chapters, just to see and experiment to see how it goes with your test scores. I thought that I would review some very important key terms that you should study and make sure that you understand as you review the slides and you read the chapter. And these key terms are taken directly from the quiz questions. So I think that if you center your study and review around these terms and you read the chapter and highlight it well, that you should do very well on the quiz. So this is a little something different. This video is not very long, but I would really highly suggest that you understand what consumer markets are versus business markets. And consumer markets simply are people who buy, and consumer markets actually consume the products themselves. Know how important family is in buying decisions. I don't know if you heard my bird, but my bird is squawking his head off in the other room. Post-purchase behavior. All of us go through it. Take a look at that. Understand what motive is and how motive increases our desire to fulfill a need. The new product adoption process. Understand who buys products first and who buys them later on in the product life cycle. Opinion leaders. Understand how important those people are to the product and spreading good word of mouth about the product. Life stages. Understand that all of us go through different life stages, and that in those life stages our buying behavior changes. I mentioned family twice there. That's because they're very important. Brand personality. Understand how brands take on a personality of their own. Subcultures. Understand how all of us are members of some type of subculture within our culture, and how important those subcultures are. Self-concept. Social classes. Marketing stimuli. Model of buyer behavior, which I think is one of the very first things you'll see in the chapter. Selective attention, the buyer decision process. What are the steps that we go through when we are actually making a decision to purchase an item? Cognitive dissonance, and what companies do to reduce that. And cognitive dissonance is that post-purchase behavior that, oh, I wish I wouldn't have bought that product. That was a bad decision. But there are things that marketers can do to make sure that we minimize or eliminate cognitive dissonance. So as you go through the chapter, make sure you take a look at these key terms and that you understand them, and you'll have a really good overall helicopter view of consumer behavior. Now, if you are a marketing concentrator or this subjects interest you, you may want to take consumer behavior, which we offer in the spring semester, which is a course that is dedicated to this subject. Of course, here in Principles, it's only one chapter. But good luck. I want to see how our test results are based on this new video format. It's obviously it's a lot quicker. I just thought that it might be helpful if you knew some areas to really concentrate your studies. And now this obviously doesn't mean it's not a substitute for reading, and it's not a substitute for studying. Because if you're paying for this course, you want to know as much as you can about marketing. And I think marketing is probably one of the most dynamic and exciting career fields to be in. So please, if you have any questions, let me know, any comments, and we'll see how this goes. So again, read your chapter, concentrate on these areas, and take a look at the the PowerPoint slides, and you should be good to go. Thank you. Take care, and we'll see you in the next chapter.